Hey y'all, it's Farmer Mima, and today I'm on my way, and I'm sorry if everything is jiggling. I'm on my way to town. It is a week and a day until Thanksgiving, and so I am going to this store. First, I'm going for my mom and dad to pick up some things for them, and then I'm going back and picking up some things for me. And the only thing I remember that's on sale right now that I get is pineapples. You know, I usually wait until they go on sale for like 99 cents, but I don't think that's going to happen this year with this economy. And so they are $1.28, and I figure that's as good as it's going to get. And so I'm probably going to buy 3. One for fresh, one maybe frozen, and one to dehydrate. And I might dehydrate 2 of them. But my husband just mentioned like 2 days ago that he was like, do we have any more of that dehydrated pineapple? And I was like, I don't think so. Because it's been a while. It's been a hot minute since we had dehydrated pineapple. And he was like, I just got a craving for some. And so I am going to dehydrate some pineapples specifically for him because he is craving dehydrated pineapple. So anyway, and oh my goodness, you guys, let me keep bouncing and getting lower and lower. So I know I haven't been on here a lot lately because it's just, you guys, menopause. That's all I'm going to say. Menopause and ADHD. It just like, they are kicking my butt right now. And so is this thing that's not wanting to cooperate. So anyway, and so the last couple of days though, I've been trying new recipes and I am so stinking excited. And I'm sorry I'm not looking at y'all, but I'm driving and I just thought I would chat while I go. So anyway, I love to cook. Okay, I love to cook, and my husband loves to cook, but he went to culinary school, and to have gone to culinary school, you would think he would have a bigger passion for food in general, but he doesn't, which drives me insane because, you know, I'm from the South, and I'm Baptist, and, you know, we get our kicks from feeding people and from other people enjoying our food. I mean, you could serve him the best chicken dinner in the world, like the entire globe, and he would say, tastes like chicken. He gets excited about steak, which we generally cannot afford, and bread, which we cannot eat because, you know, keto and all that. I mean, we eat it every now and then, and here lately we've been eating it more. But it's not something that we're able to have. And so it's really hard for me to be able to make something that he, you know, that he likes or gets excited about. Well, let me tell you. I've been driving him insane is what I've been doing. Trying to figure out a dressing recipe. Well, a stuffing, but not stuffed. An unstuffed stuffing recipe. We have dressing. We have Southern cornbread dressing at my house. And like my daughter the other day, we were talking about, okay, because we're doing our families together. And it's like, okay, what am I making and what are you making? And it's funny, y'all, because we have a family total of 11, and we fix enough food. Like, we've got 17 dishes, okay? I mean, we fix enough food to feed an army for Thanksgiving. And the funny thing is, my son and his wife, they live alone in Texas, and like last year, they didn't get to come to Thanksgiving. And so my son and daughter-in-law fixed a full meal just like we fixed, but just for the two of them. They had, it was funny, their entire thing, dining table was covered with Thanksgiving dishes, like food dishes, like side dishes and stuff. The entire table for the two of them. And it's like, we have a strong connection. Does anybody else do that? Like, maybe because of COVID or something else, you have a much smaller group, but you still have to have all of those things. But my daughter told me, we were figuring out who's going to fix what, and she was like, well, I have to have chicken and dressing, and I'm not making it, just so you know. And so, basically, I'm making chicken and dressing, and I'd already planned on trying to make a stuffing for my husband. And so I'm going to be making a stuffing for my husband, and then chicken and dressing for my daughter. And so that means I need to make sure I have the stuff for cornbread. But last night I put together, this is what I do, y'all. I obsess over a recipe. Like, if I'm going to make something, I obsess over that something for a while. Like the green bean casserole, I watched probably 20 recipe videos on on YouTube before I decided, okay, well, I think I'm going to do it this way. And I mean, it wasn't anybody else's recipe. It's just like, I take, I like that from this one, and I like that from this one, and then I added a little twist of my own. And I am going to share that recipe with you, but I may do it the same day because the recipes are just so easy. I may do it the same day I do the recipe for the stuffing that I made last night. So yesterday, I had some leftover stale bread, you guys. This is how stale it was. We've had it since before we went to New York a couple of weeks ago, 3-4 weeks ago. We got home from New York. We were gone a week and got home November 1st. So it's probably 3 weeks ago. And we had it for a minute. It's been in our fridge, so it hasn't molded or anything like that, but it's old. It's some of that bread from Walmart. I started to say New York. It's some of that bread from Walmart that I think they're supposed to be like buns or sub rolls, and you get like 24 in a bag. And so I'd gotten some of that, and so yesterday I got some out. I got a couple of them out, and I chopped some of them and tore some of them, but honestly, I don't think it mattered. I was going to test which one was best, but I don't know, because I'm just throwing my own stuff together. And so I did, and my husband, all he wanted was the regular herb dressing that you get from the regular herb dressing that you get in the bag, like Pepperidge Farms. He was like, just throw some butter and some what do you call it? Some butter and chicken broth and call it a day, And he was saying, like, I drove him insane trying to figure out what he likes, like, because I've made dressing before that I like it with like apples and cranberries and pecans and what else? Just like, just like, I don't necessarily put chicken. I put sausage, apple, cranberries, and pecans in it one year, and I thought it was so good, but nobody else liked it. And I might try. I mean, I would like it like with apple cranberry with chicken and add apple cranberry and pecans. It would almost be like a Waldorf or chicken salad dressing, But anyway, if I said chicken salad dressing, people would be thinking salad dressing like mayonnaise, and so that might be confusing. But anyway, So, I gotta figure out what I'm doing. But anyway, so I put together what my husband said he liked. Like, I was like, do you like apples in it? He was like, no. You know, sauce, any kind of meat in it? No. You know, because he used to have it stuffed in the bird. Like, when he was a kid, they would stuff it in the bird. And he liked the crunchy part that was at the opening of the bird. And so, I went through this process yesterday of doing what I thought would result in the closest thing to what he would like. And you guys, it worked. And he liked it. And oh my goodness, if y'all can see back there, that was Sling Blade. That was it. That was the place, the diner in Sling Blade. Anyway, so he got home, and it was probably not quite hot by the time he got home, but it was still kind of warm. And I made him taste it, and he took a bite, and he was like, that's what dressing is supposed to taste like. And then he went on to say that because I'd only made like a small portion, like a biscuit, you know, like those little biscuit pans. I cooked it in a biscuit pan, and I had squished it off over to one side so that there was maybe a third of the biscuit pan would have been filled, you know, just less than half of the biscuit pan. So there wasn't a lot of it, but I mean, there was probably at least 2 regular servings. And he was like, it might be gone before supper time. And so I was just like, I nearly cried, y'all. I'm not going to lie. I just like, my heart, I told him, I was like, my heart just swelled 3 sizes because it just means a lot to me for him to enjoy my food and stuff that I cook when he doesn't get excited. Like, I did the green bean casserole, y'all, and it really did. I liked it. I was shocked. And he was like, for canned green, because he doesn't like canned green beans, and he doesn't like the ones cut like, he doesn't like cut green beans like shaped like logs. He likes French style. And so I bought French style, and we're going to do French style green beans now. And the next time I make it, to see if he likes that better. But he was like, for canned green beans, it wasn't bad. And that's about as big of a compliment as I'm going to get from him. So it just like, it frustrates me because, you know, like, I mean, he'll get excited over New York pizza, New York bagels. You know, he gets excited about stuff like that. Like, he makes, like, we'll do keto bagels, and we'll do, like, everything bagels, and he gets excited because it's not bad for a keto version. But, you know, I don't want, like, okay, this is pretty good, this'll do. I want, oh my gosh, this is really good, you know, and you just don't get that from him. So anyway, I'm at my destination, and so I want to let you guys go. And if I don't see you again, I love you all, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.